So, my theme is for this session is living one day at a time. And sometimes, again, that's living one moment at a time. And so that translates to being present, having a sense of presence, mindfulness. So the focus of this Qigong session will be to really be in the present, not to think about what happened an hour ago and not worry about what's going to happen 2 hours ago, 2 hours later from now, or even tomorrow. Just to really be present and feel your power and connect to your breath in this moment. Okay. So, as with any movement practice, make sure that you listen to your body, do what you can, don't do what you can't. You know more about what's happening in your body than anybody else. So listen to it and have fun. Okay, here we go. Okay, so stand with your legs shoulder width apart with your toes pointing forward and soften your knees. And just feel your tailbone anchor down towards the earth and feel the spine lengthen long. So the crown of your head is going to reach towards the sky and your feet are firmly rooted into the earth. And then just place your hands on your lower belly and we'll do just some deep belly breathing because deep belly breathing is a great way to start a practice, to connect to your breath, to connect to the center of your body. This is where you hold your power, and this is where your life began. So we're going to take deep breaths into the belly. So take a deep breath in through your nose, and feel your abdomen expand. And then exhale out through your nose, and feel your abdomen soften. Again, deep breath in. Feel your abdomen expand. And deep breath out. Feel your abdomen soften. Again, breathing in. Feel your belly button move away from your spine. And as you exhale, feel your belly button draw inward towards your spine. Take deep, slow, full breaths. Be a witness to your breath in this moment. Now keep one hand on your lower abdomen and place your other hand on your chest. And we'll do wave breathing now. So for wave breathing, you're going to breathe in through your nose and feel your abdomen expand. And then allow the breath to move up through the body and expand your rib cage. And then lastly, allow it to fill the upper chest. And as you exhale, soften your chest, your ribs, and then lastly your belly. And again, breathing in, drawing the air into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And then exhale, soften your chest, your ribs, and your belly. So the breath moves through you like an ocean wave. Be a witness to the breath. Whenever you catch yourself being too focused on the past or too focused on the future and developing any sort of anxiety or worry around that, take a moment to connect to your breath. And deep breathing benefits every system in your body. And the movement of the diaphragm, which is a muscle that plays a huge part in your respiration, when that moves fully, you also give your internal organs a great massage. take another breath together. Seeing all of these bubbles of likes and loves, and it's so sweet. I wish I could see you from across the room and see who you are. Let's move on to an exercise called Buddha Holds Up the Earth. So this is a movement that incorporates that breath pattern that we just did and wave breathing. So the arms are rounded in front of us and your fingers are pointing towards one another, soft elbows. And you slowly float your arms up the front of the body, breathing into your belly, breathing into your ribs, breathing into your chest. Once your hands get above your shoulders, you're going to rotate your forearms. Press the palms of your hands up towards the sky. Find a pause in the breath. And then as you exhale, soften your chest as you draw your arms down. Soften your ribs. The palms face my chest now. And as I lower my arms, I soften my belly with that last bit of the exhale. Again, deep breath in, breathing into your belly, your ribs, your chest. Press the palms up so your fingers are pointing towards one another and you're really reaching through your thumbs. Pull your elbows back a little bit more. See if you can take a little bit more breath in now that the ribs are stretched open. And then exhale. Soften your chest, soften your ribs, and soften your belly. And again, lifting the arms, breathing into the belly, the ribs, the chest, pressing up through the arms. And exhale, soften your chest, your ribs, and then your belly. Let's do this one more time. This is the flowing movement for the lungs and the large intestine. The metal element and the lungs are a very important part of your immune system. And we're all working now by doing Qigong to prevent disease as much as possible by connecting to the breath, bolstering the energy in the body, and also lessening the stress response, right? Fight or flight tends to, when we are in fight or flight, we tend to, it tends to weaken our immune system. So keep your right hand up and your left arm is going to go down. So I'm trying to mirror you. And then you're going to reach this hand that's down towards the opposite foot. Now side bend over to the side. Take a deep breath in, breathing into your ribs. And then become upright with your spine. Change arms, and as you change your arms, the forearms are spiraling, and the pinkies are close to the center of your chest. Changing your arms. Palms press away from each other, side bend over. Lengthen through your legs. Take a deep breath in, breathing into the lungs. And then exhale as you change. Again, forearms spiraling along the center line of your body. Soften your knees, so really feel your connection to the earth. Side bend over and lengthen through your legs. Inhale. And exhale. And again, side bend, deep breath in, lengthen through your legs. And exhale. Soft knees and change the arms. Take your time and really coordinate your movement with the breath. So with the side bend, you inhale. This is a great way to open up the ribs through the stretch and through the breath. But it's also a wonderful way to open up the joints of the spine as we move in lateral flexion. Inhale and exhale. And side bend, inhale. And exhale. Let's do this a couple more times. So we'll do it one more each side. and lengthen. Good. So from here, the hand that's above the head, you're going to pull it down and begin to reach it behind you. The hand that's down, bring it right alongside your face. Now turn and press the palms away from one another. Look over your shoulder. Face forward. So the back hand, the arm that's in the back, is now going to come to the front right alongside your face. The other hand is going to reach behind you. Turn. Look over your shoulder. Press the palms away. Lengthen through your legs. Face forward. Soften your knees. Take a deep breath so the back arm comes forward right by the face. The other arm goes behind you. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, returning to the center. And exhale as you twist. So reaching through the heels of your hands, and as you press through the arms, try not to lock your elbows, so keep a little softness in your elbows. When we lock the joints of the body, energy doesn't move as freely as the energy would move if the joints were soft. So that includes your knees as well. Inhale and exhale. This is a wonderful exercise, again, to enliven your spine through rotation. So we're opening up the joints of the spine, giving your central nervous system a boost. But we're also wringing out the internal organs, wringing out any old energy, any stale energy, any toxic chi, because the organs hold energy. They also hold emotional energy. So we want to wring out the spleen and the stomach, the liver and the gallbladder, wringing out the lungs, wringing out the large intestine and small intestine. Deep breath and exhale. Good. Coming back to the center. Let's open the legs and feet a little bit wider. We're going to do that same exercise, but we're going to go a little bit deeper into a knee bend so that we really pump that earth energy through the legs. It's going to be a bit more of a workout for your legs, so really listen to your body. If you don't want as much of a leg strengthening experience, maybe make your stance a little bit more narrow, or maybe don't bend your knees as much. So we start in the center, soft knees. Let's take this hand by the head, and this arm is going to reach behind you. And as you press, lengthen through your legs. Exhale. Inhale, deep knee bend. Exhale, press. Lengthen through your legs as you reach for the heels of your hands. And again, inhale, deep bend. Exhale, press. And with each repetition, tune in with your mind's eye to your spine, feeling the joints of your spine rotating, articulating. Become aware of the shoulders and your elbows as you twist and extend through the arms. And become aware of your hips. When you go into your bend of the hips and the knees, can you feel the power and the strength building in your legs? Good. Let's do a couple more. Good. Coming back to the center and relaxing your arms down. Let's keep this stance, and we're just going to do an exercise called knocking on the door of life, but we're going to keep our wide leg stance. So bend your knees and shift to one side. So shift and shift. So we're shifting from one side to the other. Arms are relaxed, and we turn from the hips and the waist. And we build the momentum in the rotation of the spine, allow the arms to knock along the low back and the waist, activating key pressure points in the low back. And the low back is referred to as the door of life. It's related to your kidneys. It's said that the kidneys are the energetic battery of the body, and that it's said that if your kidneys are strong, your body is strong, according to traditional Chinese medicine, kidney energy. And the front arm is knocking along the abdomen, activating key pressure points there to boost your digestion. And you can look over your shoulder gently. Feel your spine lengthen long and your shoulders relax. And the crown of your head lifting towards the sky as you rotate the spine. Let's knock on the corner of the chest, just below your collarbone, to activate the lungs. Giving our immune system a little boost. And then tap on the shoulder, base of your neck, top of your shoulder, activating key points there. Help release any lines of tension in the neck and shoulders. We tend to hold tension there. Good, let's go back down to the chest. And now wrap the arms around the waist again. Now slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Until you're still. Good. Let's bring the legs about shoulder width apart again. And let's continue with these movements that open up the spine. So this next exercise is called spinal cord breathing. Spinal cord breathing, we lift the arms up. The elbows are bent. We draw the elbows back. You open your chest and you lift your gaze, ever so slight. And then draw the arms forward so your elbows are bent. Look at your elbows, then look past your elbows and look at your belly. Curl your tailbone under. Take a deep breath in as you draw your elbows back, open your chest. And then exhale as you round your spine and look at your belly. Again, deep breath in, open your chest, elbows back. And then exhale as you round your spine. I'm going to give you another point of view, just so that you can see what the spine is doing in another point of view. So we draw the elbows back, open the chest. And notice that my gaze is here and not back there, not there. And then draw the elbows forward, curl your tail under, look at your belly. And again, as I do this, I try to keep my shoulders over my hips. What I often see when I teach this exercise for some people is a bending forward like this, right? So no need to go so far over, which can sometimes put a little extra pressure on your low back. So we just try to keep it here, allowing the chest to open and then the back to open. And the shoulders more or less over your hips. I'll face forward again, inhale and exhale. It's a great exercise to mobilize the joints of your spine. As I said before, I'm also a Pilates instructor, and Joseph Pilates used to say, apparently, that you're only as young as your spine is flexible. So we do these exercises to keep our spines flexible and to enhance our central nervous system. Move spinal cord fluid through the spine. Let's do this one more time. Inhale and exhale. Relax your arms down and slowly roll up through your spine. Let's do another exercise that moves the spine in flexion and extension, which is the range of motion that we just did. This one is called the wave. So for the wave, we soften the knees, we send the hips slightly back, and then we lead with the chest and the chin as you bend forward from your waist. And then drop your head, curl your tail under, and slowly roll up your spine. Your head is the last thing to lift. Inhaling as you stand tall, and exhaling as you shift the hips back. Lead with your chest and chin, and then rolling up. So again, here's another point of view. Your head is the last thing to lift. Deep breath in. And exhale, shift the hips slightly back. Lead with your chest and chin. Exhale. Breathing in through your nose. Exhaling out through your nose. So very often people ask me in Qigong class, how should I breathe? Well, the breath, depending upon the exercise, the breath can either be a breath that's tonifying, which means just adding more energy to the body, or the breath can be cleansing. So cleansing the body of old, stale energy by breathing out through the mouth. When we do nice, slow movements, flowing movements, generally the breath is in through the nose and out through the nose. But that's not to say that one could not add an exhalation out through the mouth to have a more cleansing effect. So I say all that to not have a very rigid way of thinking about the breath. The most important thing is that you breathe. Let's do this a couple more times. I'm going to face forward again. Moving sequentially through your spine. Nice relaxed shoulders. One last time. Good. So now let's open up lines of tension that exist in the neck and shoulders and upper back, as well as on the forearms and the hands. So this surface of your arms are known as the yin surface of your arms, the yin surfaces of your arms. The back of your forearms, so from the back of your fingers all the way up to the shoulders, is considered to be the yang surface of your arms. So this next exercise, spreading the feathers, opens up lines of tension in the neck and shoulders and in the forearms and the hands. So we'll take the arms out to the sides and we'll spread the fingers. So we pull the fingers back. Notice that the heel of my hands are reaching more towards the floor. My elbows are soft, my shoulders are down. And then bring your ear to your shoulder. And just feel that nice stretch along the side of your neck. And then from here, you're gonna just take the head, keeping your ear close to your shoulder, you're gonna roll your head back. So the back of your head is going towards the back of that shoulder. And now you'll feel, if you pay attention, you'll feel a stretch more on the front of your neck along this side. And then roll the head forward, ear towards your shoulder, looking now downward towards your foot. And now you'll feel more of a stretch along the back of the neck, along this part of the neck on this particular side. And again, just take your time breathing in through your nose, and then we'll do a cleansing breath out through the mouth as you exhale. So, we hold a lot of tension in the neck and the shoulders. Generally, when we feel stressed, our shoulders go up towards our ears. Generally, when we feel stressed, we breathe more in the chest, and we don't allow the breath to drop down into the belly. So that means we're using these extra small muscles that aid us in respiration, but we ask them to do much more of the work that really belongs to the diaphragm. So when we shallow breathe or perform stress breaths, these muscles become tight. And then also pretty much that can also be so related to emotions, right? When we feel stressed, we might be worried, we might be anxious. So that's why it's great to just exhale out the mouth and transform any of that stress, any of that anxiety, any of that worry into calm and relaxation. Let's take the head over to the other side. Ear to your shoulder, take a moment to feel this. Oh, it feels so good. And breathe. And then we roll the head back. And then we roll the head forward. And again, back. And forward. And just notice what you feel. You might feel a difference on this side. One side of your neck might be a little bit tighter than the other. Perhaps you hold your bag more often on one side. And so that side, the muscles are a bit more tight, maybe a bit more overdeveloped. Let's do one more time rolling back. And then rolling forward. And then chin to your chest, lift your head, shake out your arms. So when we held our arms like this, we were stretching the yin surface of your arms. Now, if we bring the fingertips together and draw the arms out to the side, so now the backs of my hands and the tops of my wrists are pointing more towards the floor. Again, my elbows are soft. My relaxed shoulders are in place, gliding down the back of those shoulder blades. Now bring your ear to your shoulder again. And just notice how different it feels now the second time around. So keep your ear to your shoulder here, and let's just draw little circles with your chin. We'll do this variation on this time around. So little circles with your chin. Imagine you have a little marker on your chin, and you're drawing little circles across the room with your chin. Don't forget to breathe. Now let's go in the opposite direction with those circles. Now let's bring the chin to the chest and roll your head over to the other side. Ear to your shoulder. Feel that. And now draw little circles with your chin. And now let's reverse those circles. Good. And then bring your chin to your chest. Drop your head, shake out your arms. So notice what you feel in your neck and shoulders. So just with your mind's eye, you can even close your eyes for a moment and just notice any changes. Maybe your shoulders are dropped down away from your ears a bit more than they normally are. And that's great if that's what you feel. So this next exercise is called shaking. So shaking is a cleansing and clearing exercise. How are we supposed to bring new energy into the body? Whether that's physical energy to boost our vitality, or whether that's maybe emotional energy. How are we supposed to bring in emotional energy, or even mental energy that's calming and more relaxing, if we're holding on to old thoughts, if we're holding on to old emotions that aren't serving us, if we're holding on to tension and tightness in the body, how can we bring in something new if we're holding on to the old? So we do things like shaking. So we start by shaking out your hands, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, and then gently pulse into your knees and feet. And breathe in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Let's do some healing sounds. So healing sounds are sounds that we make to cleanse and clear the body of old energy. So we'll do it in what's called the generating cycle. So we'll start with the metal element, the lungs. So that sound is S is strung together. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Metal generates water, and the sound for the kidneys and the urinary bladder is choo. Inhale. Exhale. Choo. Water generates wood, so that's liver and gallbladder. Deep breath in. Exhale out with a shh sound. Wood generates fire, so that's heart and small intestine. Take a deep breath in and exhale out with a ha sound. Again, inhale. Exhale out. Fire generates earth, spleen, stomach. That sound is. So take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out. And again, inhale. Exhale. And lastly, triple warmer and pericardium. Take a deep breath and exhale out with that E sound. Slow it down until you're still. And just take a moment to pause and feel the energy circulating through your body. So we're more than our physical bodies, right? We're energy, we're vibration, light. Feel your awareness of this present moment, your feet rooted to the earth, crown of your head reaching towards the heavens. And in your body right now, feel this energy circulating through it, even in the stillness. You might even feel energy buzzing and tingling through your hands like electricity. Now take the hands and draw them towards one another about the level of your belly. Now make sure that your hands are relaxed so you're not holding a lot of tension in your hands, and allow your hands to be a few inches apart. And just feel the energy in the hands and emanating from the hands. Now draw your hands a little closer together, and perhaps you can feel that energy between the hands a little bit more strongly, so the energy is condensing. And now allow your hands to separate. The energy between the hands is expanding. Take a deep breath. And exhale as the hands move inward towards one another. Just pay attention to the energy between the hands. The hands are transmitters and receivers of energy. And it's said that the hands and the arms are connected to the heart. As the heart meridian runs down the inside of the arm, as well as the pericardium. And that the arms and the hands are very closely associated with an energy center in your chest. Your middle dantian, or one of your treasures, Qi. The middle treasure is connected to the energy that we get from the food that we eat and the air that we breathe. This exercise reminds us that not only is there energy in our bodies, but there's energy all around us. Take this moment to be aware of the energy all around you. Energy emanating from your hands. So we have this awareness of the energy. Relax your arms. We have this awareness of this energy that's in the body and that surrounds the body. Last week we talked about the Wei Qi field, this protective energy in your body, around your body that protects you from external pathogens, from the energies of other people, negative energy. You know, there's a lot of fear circulating through the collective consciousness right now. And it's important for each and every one of us to be mindful of that energy and how it affects us. And for you to be able to do practices like this, and possibly even yoga, there are other practices as well that help us to build and become aware of the subtler energies in the body and the energies around us and the energies in the universe. And we have to be able to monitor what comes in and what goes out. So the next exercise I want to show you is called Repulse the Monkey. So Repulse the Monkey is one of the flowing movements for the wood element. And it's a great exercise because it helps push old energy out, particularly old mental energy, stuff that's twirling and swirling in the head, that monkey mind that we often hear about, helps to move that energy out from the head, down, and out of the body. So I'm going to face this direction so that you can see with much more specificity and much more clarity what I'm doing. So you're going to reach one arm forward and the other arm is going to pull back with the palms facing up. And then this arm that's back, pull back with the elbow and the hand, you're going to reach the arm back, look over your shoulder. Draw the hand towards the head, and now your hand will go right alongside your ear. And then from here, from the ear, from the head, we'll take the arm, the palm of the hand, and hover it over the other arm. And from your shoulder, gliding down the inside of your arm, hovering just a few inches. Feel the energy between your hand and your arm, and your arm and your hand. And then push and release old energy out through the fingertips. Push it away. Good. Now the arm that's extended out, pushing the energy away, palm flips. So now this arm is open to receive positive energy from all around us. We pull this arm back, the opposite arm. Elbow pulls back, hand right by the rib. We reach back, take a deep breath in as we gather. And then any worry, any anxiety, any monkey mind, any crazy thoughts, we press down with the arm. We push along the inside of the arm as you exhale, and we release that energy out with the fingertips. Deep breath. As you open the body, we take the breath in. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath and exhale. Reaching back, inhale and exhale. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. So as the hand pulls back right alongside the ribs, just know that that is where your liver and your gallbladder meridians run along the side of the body. The wood element and the liver and the gallbladder are associated with stress. So a common diagnosis in traditional Chinese medicine is liver qi stagnation. So we want the qi in the liver and along the meridians to flow freely. And I believe the liver is responsible for the free flowing of qi through the body. So we always want our liver energy to be strong, healthy, and balanced. Turning from the hips and the waist, inhale and exhale. Reaching back one last time and exhale. And relax your arms down. Hope it was helpful for you to see the exercise from profile. Let's stand with the legs shoulder width apart again, and let's do an exercise called pulling down the sky. So just take the arms out to the sides, take a deep breath in. As you lift your arms above the head, you gather all the energy around you, and you draw it into your body. As you lower the arms down, palms facing down. This is a wonderful way to close a practice. I'd like to imagine that whatever energy it is that I need in this moment, it's all around me and it's available to me, and all I have to do is ask for it. All I have to do is reach out and touch it and invite it in. Calming energy to calm my mind, soothe my emotions, and fill my body with energy, increased vitality. So take a deep breath in and exhale out. Now bring the legs and feet close together and place your hands on your lower belly. So we'll end the practice the way that we began it, with deep belly breathing. Soft knees and feel your connection to the earth. And just breathe into your belly. And breathe out. And allow your body to gently rock and sway like a bamboo tree in the wind. Release and let go. And allow the energy within your body to move you. more stretches and activations of Qi in the body. Through the flows, we have cleared any blockages and allowed the energy to flow through the body with more ease and effortlessness. Just allow the energy to guide and direct your body in this moment. Breathe deeply into your belly. Good. Separate your legs and feet. And release your arms. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining me for this Facebook Live Qigong session. Lovely to be here with you again, and wishing you all much love, continued health, and much peace. Much love. Bye.